Hey everyone, it's Lissette here. Welcome to my channel. You guys, I am so excited to be back. I know I was missing for a little while. I was still posting, but I wasn't posting my face because I was a hot mess. If you have been watching my channel, I did mention in a couple of videos that I've been ill, I've been sick, and I am so glad to be feeling much better, to be physically recording myself. So yeah, let's do some nails. Of course, we are in Cancer season, so we're just gonna jump right in and we're going to do a Cancer nail design. In the last video, I did mention that I wanted you guys to comment your thoughts on what the Cancer nail design should look like. So I did take from your guys' opinion. Somebody said red, flowers. Actually, a lot of people said red. And I got a couple of other colors, but since majority was red, we're gonna do a red Cancer nail design. Starting off, I am showing you the actual nail drill. I got a couple of comments on what drill that I use. This is the Melody Susie Sparkle Pro. I do have a discount code for this. And I did recently just update my Instagram to show you the highlights of all of the discount codes that I have, so you can go over there and check that out. But of course, I have everything linked in the description box as well, as far as coupon codes, so you guys can save a little money when you purchase stuff. I did take out my practice hand. I'm just going to go ahead. I'm going to remove the shine from the nail plate. I'm using this at 5,000 RPM, and this is a 180 sanding band. For the tips, I'm going in with the extra long coffin non-C-curve tips. I do pre-measure them from sidewall to sidewall before taking out my rubber base coat and gluing them down. I use no glue on this channel. I use all gel products. For me, it's just easier, it's faster, and it's a little bit more safer in my opinion for your nail plates. When you're trying to remove them, you can soak it off, it won't damage your nails and all that good stuff. So I just go ahead, I add a little bit of base gel, rubber base gel to the tip, and I just glue them on real fast, as well as the lamp itself that's on my website. So it's easy, for you to hold it right up to the lamp and cure it within seconds. As usual, I'm going back in with that 180 sanding band, and we're just going to remove the shine. I'm also blending that tip into the nail plate. When it came to the pointy nail, I did want that one nail shiny, so you're gonna see that I do scuff over the surface only halfway, because like I said, I wanted that very tip portion to be clear. So I would normally go in with my rubber base gel and dehydrator, but we're skipping that because this is a fake hand. For this nail, I wanted to use my True Nude Hard Gel. I feel like I haven't did this color in a while, so of course I had to bring her out. And what I'm gonna do for the middle nail, I'm starting off because I wanted to do an extended nail bed. So as of right now, as you see, I'm just taking my number 4 brush. I am adding a thin layer to physically lay out the outline of where I want my extended nail, like how far or how deep I wanted the nail bed to extend to. And once I do that, I take a larger amount and then I float more on top, trying to keep it within that parameter of that smile line that I'm trying to create. Once I do that, I do let it self-level a little bit, and then I do go ahead and I flash cure it really fast so it does not move on me. To knock this nail out of the way, I decided to just go ahead and shape the nail right here. So I did go in with some nail cleanser, cleanse over the surface to go into filing. If you don't cleanse over the surface of the nail, like if you leave that gel on, your nail file is going to get super gunky and it's going to be really hard to file. So I highly always suggest removing that sticky layer first before you go into filing. For the pinky and the ring nail is going to be a full covered nail with that true nude color. As always, adding a thin layer, taking a larger amount and floating it on top. I do this in layers, or should I say sections. I try to make sure that the middle and the base is good first, and then if I need to fill in little divots, or let's say around that cuticle section, that's where I'll go back, take a little bit, tiny amount, and then I focus in those sections where I need a little more coverage. for the pointer nail, since I did want this to be a clear nail, I did decide to go in with a little bit of that true nude and just blend it down a little bit. I didn't want the physical nail plate to show, but I am still leaving that tip portion clear, and I'm not trying to build this up. I'm just adding a little bit of coverage so you won't see the nail plate portion. But from there, I'm gonna go in with my shiny no wipe top coat, and I'm adding that to the bottom part of the middle nail because I wanted to go in with some red chrome powder. I haven't used these types of chrome powders in such a long time, and I thought I needed to bring it out. So yeah, I just took it. I took that clear, I cured it for a full 60, and then I just went straight in and I rubbed it right in with my nail, well, with my finger actually. You can use silicone tools and all that, but I just went straight in with my finger. So from there, I wanted to add some glitter, so I took out this is Kawaii's Nails Collections glitter gel. I don't know the exact name for it. I'll have it linked down below, but I just wanted to add that right up in that portion where we created that smile line, right up against that wall. I did drag it down a little, and then you're gonna see me go in with some glitter. The glitter that I went in with is Santa Baby. It is from Set's Nail Co's Christmas collection. I don't know if it was last year or the year before that. She has some amazing affordable glitters, so I highly recommend go checking it out because, like I said, it's rating as amazing and it is affordable. And I do have a code for that as well. But I just took some of that glitter and I just shoved it right into that gel. I haven't cured it yet, but I am going to cure it after I apply this. So as somebody stated, somebody did mention adding flowers to this, and I thought this was a perfect idea to add some flowers. So I took out my red flowers, and it was different types of flowers that I had. The way I organize my flowers, I organize it by color, so it's really tedious, but I think it helps me, you know, pick and choose what kind of color theme that I want. So I took out my red flower case, and then I just added some flowers to that middle nail, which is so freaking pretty. But then I also added it to the pointer nail. For the pointer nail, once again, I took different sizes and almost different colors of red. And y'all, this flower right here is so freaking pretty. It was like popping out and I loved it. But I did layer it on top of each other, and I just think it's so perfect because it's summertime. We need some flowers, and yeah, it is just looked really pretty to me. But before I did lay the flowers down, I did go ahead and add a little bit of gel so I had something to stick to. But once I laid them out where I wanted it, I did go ahead and cure that in place. I wanted to add a little bit more to those two nails, so I did go ahead and I took out my caviar beads as well as some gold chain, and you are going to see me adding some inside. I wanted to encapsulate these nails, and I think I was just really happy with how these nails came out. I don't know if you can tell, but once I added them, I was super pleased with it. The gold is it just gives it that little extra touch. But I just took a little bit of that chain and I almost did a swirl, and then I did the same thing to the pointer nail. Once again, I did add a little bit of gel before applying these items, well, these pieces. But even for the gold caviar beads, I did add it in the middle of the flowers and then just a little bit scattered around, just to, you know, give it a little bit of that extra little oomph. Once I finished that, I did go ahead, I flash cured it in place so it wouldn't move, and then I went into encapsulating. For the clear hard gel, I did go ahead and warm it up a little bit when I was using it because I have my AC blasting almost like 24/7. I like my house to be extremely cold, so my gel was stiff. So I did have to go ahead, warm it up, and as you see, it is self-leveling, it's flowy, it's just so easy working when it's really loose, in my opinion. And it also creates less bubbles, and it really helps me encapsulate that one large flower. It really got into those little, you know, petals. But yeah, once I encapsulated one nail, I did cure it, and then I moved on to the next. From there, once again, I did go ahead, I cleansed the surface with my nail cleanser, and then I went into filing the sidewalls, filing the free edge, and then I do go in with my, I go over the surface as well just to debulk it a little bit. And then you are gonna see me go in with my fine taper drill bit. I'm using that around 22,000 RPM, and I am just going around my cuticle section, and I do go over the surface as well just to perfect the shape. For the pinky, I went back in with my shiny no wipe top coat. I added a small amount and only to the bottom half because I wanted to go back in with that chrome metallic powder, the red chrome, and then I just started from the bottom and I worked my way up. I wanted it to be a fade, so I just rubbed that in really fast, and then we're gonna go in with some bling. For the bling, I decided to go in with red, of course. This is my Bling It kits. We do have these on the website, so I'm super excited to add some bling to these. We're gonna go in with my Bling It no wipe gel, and then I just start adding some bling. And for the bling itself, I did go ahead and pre-design these off to the side. This just helps me figure out what kind of design I want, and it just, I don't know, visually seeing it on the table laid out, it's just a super fast process for me just to stick it on and transfer it to the nails. But as you see for the pinky, I decided to once again do a fade, so majority of the crystals are going to be towards the bottom, floating on top. And then for the ring nail, I decided to go in with my Cancer sign. So I have these that I got off of Amazon, if I'm not mistaken, the Cancer name, and then I just added some red, of course, crystals around it to incorporate it inside. I also added my cuticle bar, my Goals cuticle bar. I have those on the websites. And then again for the middle and the pointer, you're gonna see me continue on adding more bling where I feel is going to look best. But yeah, once I do that, I do go ahead and I cure that in place. Lastly, we're gonna go in with the shiny no wipe top coat, and it is so satisfying top coating these. I only had to top coat the middle and the pointer because the other two already had the Bling It gel on it, and since it's no wipe, you could just leave it like that. Did a full cure for 60 seconds, and this is what they are looking like. I was super happy with this design. I love when you guys suggest what kinds of color and what to incorporate in it as well. I think flowers, red, it just looks really pretty. I am loving it. A lot of you wanted me to use the actual name, physical name itself, but yeah, I think they came out really cute. Let me know what you guys think. Leo is next, you guys. I'm super excited about that. I'm going to try to remember, have it on my calendar to do the next Zodiac and try to keep up with all of them. I only have 5 more signs left. So yeah, let me know what you guys think, what kinds of color I should do for them. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of this design. I love it. Let me know if you guys love it as well. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Love ya.